Y'all, so there is a viral video going around. This guy, his name is David. This woman, her name is unknown, but it's clear that she's a black woman. They're in the Baltimore, Maryland area, so they all got those accents, right? So she goes into a Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's used to give free subs on your birthday. Okay? Um, I just want people to pay attention to the comments and the racism in the comments. There are a lot of other races. My observation is this seems to be very big when it comes to white, Hispanic, and Asian races. They have this fatigue of black people trying to get free stuff, but it's really impatience and it's disdain rooted in prejudice and just a lack of willingness to be cooperative and understanding with black people. I'm not saying all black people are all well-mannered, but I've honestly seen some of the cheapest people of other races, and that never gets this type of negative reaction like what I see black people get. So anywho, even when you watch the videos, watch other videos on YouTube, they will absolutely paint this woman like she just came in wanting free food because it was her birthday. They're completely leaving out the fact that Jersey Mike used to give out free subs on customers' birthday for years. That plays so much into this situation, and they're leaving that out because it supports the narrative of making this woman look like a black woman who does not want to pay. I would never in my life thought I would be a victim of that energy as well. I never forget, I went to a nail shop and she was so impatient with me. She did my nails wrong, and she did not know how to care for natural nails. I was not getting acrylics. And I was like, I was telling her, hey, you're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. She threw me on to somebody else, right? And then the other person, I'm kind of on my phone. And by the end, I see that they really just did not do anything right with my nails. And one of the first thing that came out of the woman's mouth to me, I was, oh, see, they don't like to pay. They don't like to pay. And I realized, wow, this is a global epidemic going on. Because not only was I actually happy to get my nails done, I was happy to tip because I actually had spare money to tip. So the fact that somebody read me so wrong based upon their own prejudice lets me know that this is way deeper than him standing up for the company. They look at us before we open our mouth. Our skin introduces us to people regardless. Okay, so yeah, they're painting this woman. He's been fired though. He has since then been fired. Okay, but there are other groups of people. They're trying to come through in the comments. They're like, we should boycott Jersey Mike's. He was just protecting the company. One sandwich is not protecting the company. One sandwich is not protecting the company, and he don't know who that woman was. She could have, it could have been as simple as, hey, we don't do that anymore, but because you asked, I can give you one, just off the screen for you. I can give you one just for you. You don't know if she would have been a viral content creator and made that go viral on social media. Now you're going viral for this, and they're trying to act like they have black fatigue. And everywhere you go, black people want something for free. Everywhere you go, black people don't tip. And it's rooted in racism. And it honestly needs to be a bill passed to protect black people against this type of behavior. He ends up, cursing her out, saying F your birthday, this, that, and the third, and just making it seem like she was just coming in demanding free food, completely leaving out the fact that there's sometimes people, they live out of state. Sometimes they haven't been to a restaurant in a while, and sometimes they still think y'all are offering promotions that y'all used to offer. What was so hard about saying, hey, we used to offer that, we don't offer it no more? All the hostility, trying to make it seem like she was entitled and walked into a restaurant just wanting free food, completely leaving out that they used to give out free subs for people's birthday. Now, Jersey Mike's recently started ranking as one of the #1 fast food restaurants in the world, but I will not be eating there no more. I like Firehouse Sub anyway. But yeah, y'all just check it out and just look at people's energy, and they're actually trying to like like start a boycott against Jersey Mike. They're saying that he was right. They're saying the way he handled her was correct. And the way he handled her was beyond wrong. And his eagerness and his hyperness to engage with her shows that there was already something underlining. This was not trying to protect the company's asset. That company's not going down because of one sub. So yeah, they owe her an apology, and I just want black people to start waking up to what's going on. Okay, because it's getting to the point where it can be you. It can be your cousin. It can be your brother, because they have they're spreading a mindset that there's black fatigue. So now when black people go into restaurants or anywhere, we cannot express that we've been treated rudely. We cannot express that we have a customer complaint. We're just supposed to take it. And the thing is, if y'all already have that in y'all, we don't need to be eating no food that your hands are touching for us anyway. Because you already have a disdain. It's like, oh, you only like us if we come somewhere and we're super well behaved and we got this extra shucking and jiving type of energy towards people. No, it don't have to be that either. And yes, this is about race. For people who love to say stuff is not about race, it's never about race when it's time for black people to speak about how something was done wrong with them. But, people can always pick and choose to make it about race when it benefits them. Almost a lot of things in this world is about race. Race is one of the first things people notice. You can look at somebody and they never open their mouth, but your eyes will be able to start kind of putting together what races you may assume they are. So race is always going to play a big role in the world, good and bad. But yeah, this was unacceptable. You know, David, he's a, nice looking guy. He was a manager. That sucks. You know, his animalistic instinct to be rude to a black woman and try to check a black woman overrode his, you know, job title, job requirements. He completely failed as a manager, as a representation of that store. And this lady was not wrong. Y'all used to give out free subs. She came in on her birthday asking for a free sub. And instead of politely educating her, we don't do that no more. You could have even given her a favor. Hey, we don't do that no more. So in the future, you won't be able to ask for this. But hey, I'll give you one sub for now. Like, you have to realize people handle us how they feel about us. Okay? Bye, y'all.